Welcome to part 97. Welcome to part 97. Oh, ready or not, here I come. And this is the seventh night of Hanukkah. It's December the 31st, according to man's calendar. And according to man's calendar, it is the seventh night of Hanukkah. Hmm. Angels we have heard on high, sweetly singing o'er the plain, and the mountains in reply, echoing her joyous strains. Gloria, with excelsis Deo. Gloria, with excelsis Deo. You say you want to be with the Lord for eternity, but you don't want to come to his house. You are a vagrant and a vagabond. You are a viper, and you are not fit for the kingdom of heaven. Yes, I speak plainly, but I am about my Father's business. Whose business do you intend to be about? Your Father's. Will it be his house you'll be in tonight, or will you be in the Lord's house? I hope you understand that. When Jesus kept Passover, well, we're gonna get into this. He may talk about it here, but I'm gonna make this statement. When Jesus kept Passover, he told the disciples to go to a certain place and get the upper room and to have it prepared for Passover to eat. Supper with him, right? If you knew that tonight was the Last Supper and the dinner that was being prepared was the Passover, would you be with the Lord in the upper room to have Passover, or would you be busy in the world like the heathen? Come now, children, enter into thy chamber for just a short while until the indignation be past. Let's get on back into this. I'm going to recap verse 4. This is Luke 22, 4. And he went his way and communed with the chief priests and captains how he might betray him to them. He's planning on how he's going to betray the Lord to the evil ones. And they were glad and covenanted with him to give him money. They covenanted. They made a covenant with him, in other words. They agreed with him to give him money. What is Jesus worth to you? Is he worth your time? We shall see. And he promised and sought opportunity to betray him to them in the absence of the multitude. Then came the day of unleavened bread. When the Passover must be killed. And he sent Peter and John, saying, Go and prepare us the Passover that we might eat. That's what I was just talking about, right? And they said to him, Where will you that we prepare? And he said to them, Behold, when you are entered into the city, there shall a man meet you, bearing a pitcher of water. Follow him into the house where he enters in. And you shall say to him, Good man of the house, the master says to you, Where is the guest chamber where I shall eat the Passover with my disciples? And he shall show you a large upper room furnished. Therefore make ready. And they went and found as he had said to them, and they made ready the Passover. And when the hour was come, he sat down, and the 12 apostles with him. And he said to them, With desire have I desired to eat this Passover with you before I suffer. For I say to you, I will not any more eat thereof until it be fulfilled in the kingdom of God. And he took up the cup and gave thanks and said, Take this and divide it among yourselves. For I say to you, I will not drink of the fruit of the vine until the kingdom of God shall come. And he took bread and gave thanks and broke it and gave to them, saying, This is my body, which is given for you. This do in remembrance of me. Likewise also the cup after supper, saying, This cup is the New Testament in my blood, which is shed for you. This cup is the New Testament in my blood, which is shed for you. But behold, the hand of him that betrays me is with me on the table. And truly the Son of Man goes as it was determined. But woe to that man by whom he is betrayed. You have no more questions about Judas, whether he made it or not, because it says clearly right there, woe to the man by whom he is betrayed. But remember, Judas was a thief from the beginning. He already served Satan from the very beginning. But this particular devil entered into him then. Who have you served from your beginning? And they began to inquire among themselves which of them it was that should do this thing. And there was also a strife amongst them, which of them should be accounted the greatest. And he said to them, the kings of the Gentiles exercise lordship over them, and they that exercise authority upon them are called benefactors. But you shall not be so. But he that is greatest among you, let him be as the younger, and he that is chief as does serve. Kept trying to tell y'all all was equal in the kingdom of heaven. Y'all wasn't getting it. Y'all still ain't getting it. For whether is greater, he that sits at me or he that serves? Jesus is asking that question. Who's greater? Is not he that serves? Is not he that serves greater? In other words, you are they which have continued with me in my temptations. But see, some of y'all said, I don't wait tables. Then what do you do for the Lord? Because none is greater than another. I say to you, those of you that say you don't wait tables, if you make it in, you will be waiting tables. And I appoint to you a kingdom, as my Father has appointed to me, that you may eat and drink at my table in my kingdom, and sit on the thrones judging the 12 tribes of Israel. That's verse 30. And the Lord said, Simon, Simon, behold, Satan has desired to have you, that he may sift you as wheat. But I have prayed for you, that your faith fail not. And when you are converted, strengthen your brothers. Now, why did Simon need to be converted if he was already saved? Because he hadn't yet betrayed the Lord. The time would come when he would do that, and he would have to be converted. So, that's what we're seeing. And what does he tell him? And when you are converted, strengthen your brothers. I'll see you in the next part when I get to get it up.